Hey guys, it is your girl Kay Jones coming at you with another video. This video is going to be about my experience with coronavirus. I thought I would do my kind of symptom overview and my experience when I was ill. I tested positive too, so I did get tested. So this is like a confirmed case and video, unfortunately. So let's just hop right into it. So I started feeling unwell on the 25th of Christmas, so Christmas Day, which is like, okay, this is the perfect way to end 2020. Just, bam, get sick with the corona. And it was really unfortunate because I didn't feel that sick. Basically, I just was extremely run down and tired. We had Christmas dinner that day with just my direct family, and I had slightly a runny nose and wasn't feeling well and very tired. And it wasn't even that I wasn't feeling well, I was just exhausted, like dead tired and slightly a runny nose. But I only had a runny nose when I was around food, which is weird. So basically my husband Thomas wanted to go visit his family that evening, and I was like, no dude, I am exhausted. I don't know how to explain it. I thought I was being a drama llama, because you never know for sure if you're actually not feeling good or if you literally are a drama llama. So I was like, dang, I just don't feel good. And I slept for like 7 hours and I woke up around like 10, Sorry if you hear the cat, by the way, she's on the ground. 2 days felt fine. A little bit like runny nose, like allergies, like just very slight, not intense. Went on walks, was fine, didn't go anywhere because it was 2 days after Christmas, so just kind of hung around the house, watched Hannibal, things like that, show on Netflix, things like that. Then 2 days later, I woke up around like noon, which is pretty late. Like I slept in, it was like, okay. And I woke up with a scratchy throat, just a scratchy throat, wasn't even a sore throat. Say hello to Cassie. The cat, this is a 15-year-old cat. Yes, her eye is messed up, but she's 15, so like, she's a little fragile old girl. She's been with me since I was like 9. So anyway, if you hear me sneeze or anything, it's because I'm allergic to cats. It's not because I'm still sick. So where the heck was I? This cat is so cute. So scratchy throat, runny nose, headache. And it wasn't crazy hurtful headache, just mild headache. I took my temperature, it was like 99, which isn't really a temperature. Some people are naturally 99, some people are naturally 97.5, 90, or 97.8. It just depends. Everyone's body temperature is kind of different. So, basically I was like, okay, I have a low temperature, kind of. I just don't want to risk it. I don't know if I'm just like got allergies or what's going on, but I need to get tested. And of course, no one believed me that I was sick. They're just like, you have allergies, you're being a drama llama. The whole shebang. It's really bad allergy season. Everyone thinks that they have corona, but it's allergies. I was like, okay, whatever. I don't feel like I have allergies. This headache is getting progressively worse, and I just feel exhausted. I know you feel tired with allergies, but I mean, like, I was sleeping like 17 hours of the day. Ow, the cat just bit me. Ow. Okay, sorry. She freaking bit me, bro. What the heck? Anyway. So, tried to schedule an appointment. All the tests in San Antonio, because I'm currently in San Antonio, do not bite me again, were booked. Like, there were no available places whatsoever to get tested. And I was like, okay, this is terrible. And I didn't have the energy. I didn't feel good. I was like, I don't really even want to look for testing sites, but I kept looking anyway. And then I had to make sure I was within the TRICARE network, because my husband is military, which is even more a pain, because if you're out of network, you're basically not covered and you pay a bunch of bills, and finding a place in network is already a pain. And then to get tested for coronavirus, it just wasn't easy, because I don't know if San Antonio is a hot spot right now, but everyone's getting sick and everyone's getting tested, or they're just getting tested. I don't know. Finally found a place, booked an appointment the next day at 7 p.m. Appointment was confirmed. I was feeling miserable. It was confirmed by text, talked to someone on the phone. They said arrive 15 minutes early. Got there 15 minutes early, get ready to get tested, and it was closed. The doctor's office just closed. Confirmed my appointment, didn't even tell me. I talked to them on the phone, like everything was good. Closed. Went there the next morning, 8 a.m. Like, yo, I had an appointment at 7 p.m. and like, y'all confirmed it. Y'all were closed. What the heck's going on? I really need to get tested. I'm not feeling well. And you know, I don't think they believed me that I wasn't feeling well. I'm a very strong person. Like, obviously when I'm not feeling well, I don't show that like, oh my God, I'm terrible. I'm just like telling it how it is, you know? And she's like, well, please be patient with me. We were closed. I'm like, no one even told me or rescheduled me. And she's like, well, you know, it's because you were online appointment, whatever. I was like, okay, we're in the middle of a pandemic. I understand y'all are so busy, but no bueno, you know? I don't want to be out here infecting people when really I just needed to get tested, and yet I had to get out of the house anyway. So, basically they said, we're filled for appointments for the day. We can't get you tested today. And I was like, oh, heck no. I called the other urgent care place and they said they set an appointment for me for 8 a.m. this morning because apparently it's like a chain, you know, and they can still set appointments for other offices. I don't know. She's like, oh yeah, you are here for 8 a.m. And I was like, what? Yo, let me in, because she was kind of rude. And I know she was exhausted for working so much, but, you know, I was feeling just so sick. Anyway, I got tested. People want to ask how the test was because they shoved something up your nose. I'm going to be honest. I was so sick. I didn't care what they were shoving up my nose at all. I was like, get the test done. I'm going to bed. Just was feeling that bad. Got home, slept, and basically had crazy symptoms. Like, body aches was a really common one. The morning I woke up to get tested, I felt like I got a shot in my right arm. Just my right arm. It was aching really bad. The first night of symptoms, I had really bad leg cramping or like leg aches. Like I'm just like worn out. So body aches, runny nose continuously, headaches continuously. I didn't take that much ibuprofen or anything like that, because it wasn't major. It was like tolerable headaches. It was just uncomfortable. And basically I slept for the next 5 days and I woke up with body aches, just severe exhaustion, runny nose. I eventually lost my sense of taste and smell after I got the results. I got the results for my testing on New Year's Day of 2021. And I was like, Happy New Year, you know, spent New Year's Eve in bed alone in the house, nobody there, in quarantine, woke up, found out I had coronavirus. Terrible. And you know, I was like, okay, I got corona. I kind of knew that. My whole family was like, you don't have corona, you're just not feeling good, you know, like, come on, Kelsey. I'm like, tested positive, was like, allergies in my bunghole. And, you know, everyone around me was freaking out. A lot of the problems was when I was sick, I had a lot of family drama. You know, people were freaking out, trying to get away from me. Lots of yelling in my ear, and I had a lot of confusion. And I was like, what is going on? I'm like, my head is clouded. I can't think. It was just confusion, exhaustion. I can't explain it. Bizarre symptoms, body aches, headaches, no fever really whatsoever, unless you consider a 99-degree temperature, 99.0 a fever. I never had a fever during this entire process. I was sick for 10 to 11 days of extreme exhaustion, etc. I had digestive problems, so like runny stool, which is gross, but whatever, it's the symptoms. Not flat out diarrhea, but runny stools, not feeling good. I had a DoorDash everything, so I probably wasn't feeling that good anyway, because I'm at my mother's house. It's not like the groceries that were stacked up were, ow! Bro, why is this cat just randomly giving me love bites? Gosh, sorry. Ow, get off of me. Shoot. What the heck was I talking about? something about not feeling good. So anyway, it took me about 10, 11 days to feel better. I got a lot of dizziness, very dizzy with the headaches, digestive problems, as in the tummy wasn't nauseous. It was just like, dang, my body is not producing the waste correctly or something, you know. Basically felt miserable. And by day 10 or 7, 8, 9, like I was so tired of feeling ill. I had mild symptoms. And I'm 24 years old, and I was so tired of being sick. I was like, this is ridiculous. When I had the flu the October before, I was out 4 days cold, had no appetite, fever, and felt miserable for 4 days, but then it broke. It was done, over. Okay, that was like the worst I've ever felt in my life, but it was only 4 days. Coronavirus, I didn't feel as bad, but it was just for such a long duration. To not be able to get out of bed to use the restroom and to feel like you just ran a marathon or you got hit by a train, it's just exhausting. Like my mentally was not able to handle just feeling so bad for 10 days. It was just frustrating because, you know, you're quarantining and, you know, the CDC says by day 10, you know, you're good to go if you're showing no symptoms. I was showing symptoms still. So imagine I was just very upset because of that. Eventually by day 12, 13, which is where I am now, finally day 12, I was getting better and better each day, truly. But by day 12, 13, I finally didn't feel dizzy anymore. So that was really nice, you know, and I still felt tired and exhausted, but not to the point where like I was getting body chills. I consistently, when I wasn't feeling well, I would have like peaks of body chills and, you know, sweats and things like that and getting really dizzy. I stopped getting those yesterday, and today I've been feeling really good. Knock on wood though. Still pretty much quarantined and just taking it easy and being good to the public and trying not to be around anyone or going out. And coronavirus is no joke, guys. And people are asking, how did you get coronavirus? I'll be very honest, I don't know. I don't go out. I haven't seen anybody else other than direct family for a month. Same with my husband. He hasn't been working because he has a broken hand, and he's a pilot, so he can't fly with a broken hand, so he's been out of work. So all of my family that I've been around tested negative, every single one of them. And my husband's family tested negative. I'm like, where in the world did I get this disease? I saw no friends. The most I've been out is through a drive-through for food or to the gas station. And when I mean the gas station, just the pump. I don't go inside. I'm also the type of person that isn't like, oh, corona would never happen to me. No, I'm the kind of person that takes it very seriously. Wear a mask everywhere, sanitizer in the car, also sanitizing wipes in the car every time I touch something. And I found out that hand sanitizer is only so effective, actually. A lot of people don't put enough on their hands or they don't let it dry. Even though I had wipes, everything, I'm somebody who I guess tends to touch their nose and eyes a lot. But yeah, I think it was from the gas station 2 to 3 days before Christmas when I refilled my tank, because I didn't go anywhere else. I even checked my financial statements to check. And like I said, everyone else tested negative but me. And then I think I got my husband sick, but his symptoms have been extremely minor compared to mine. Mine were very mild symptoms. Was it miserable? Absolutely. Are there people that are 10 times worse? Yes. When it comes to lungs, people say, did you have problems with breathing or anything like that? Yes, I did have problems with breathing, and I still kind of do, but I never had that gunk in my chest. I never felt like there was something sitting on my chest where it was hard to breathe. I never had that problem, and I think that's because I didn't have the same amount of drainage as other people do during this virus. I mean, I remember one night I sat in the shower and just blew out my nose for like a legit hour. Talk about wasting water. I felt so bad and just blew my nose constantly. And I was really on top of that because I know the drainage could really mess up your chest and your lungs and just get all that junk in there. So I was one of the cases that didn't really have that problem. And like I said, I have been successful in not infecting anyone. I mean, knock on wood, it's been, I think I'm on day 13, and so far no one has really been infected. and I'm really blessed for that. You know, we quarantined right, and fingers crossed on it. And this virus is serious, guys, and it's getting worse and worse every day. We're hitting record highs every day, and so many people don't believe it or take it serious, and it's really unfortunate. Please wear your mask. Be smart. I promise you do not want to go through this. I don't wish this on anybody. It was awful, and I had mild symptoms. I mean, the longevity of it is ridiculous, and you just are like, just so done, you know? So, you know, prayers to everybody out there. Please be safe, please be healthy. And this disease kills people. It puts people in hospitals. I mean, it's serious, and you have to start thinking about everyone else and not yourself, especially when you test positive. And that's hard when you're feeling like junk, but you have to do that. And DoorDash, everything like that is extremely expensive to quarantine. You have to take all of these things into consideration. So I hope this video helped y'all in terms of all my symptoms. I know I jumped around a lot, but there was just so much to cover, and I don't want to make this video way too long. So thanks for watching, guys, and if you have any questions, put them in the comments below, and I'll try to answer your questions. And I encourage y'all to get the vaccine when it's available for you. And I encourage y'all to be extremely careful when you go out. And please do not go out and hang around friends or crowds. Just don't do it, guys. And be safe, and Happy New Year.